absence of dominance.
Absence of dominance. Are we good? We still writing. Alright, so in the explanations, let me do a recap again before we come to the advantages of separation of power. Separation of power, as we said, is a key element, is a key factor of democracy, or of government. For every country that is a government, there are some functions, factors that will make the government to work better. And we must know them. One of them is that election. You know, election is a factor. You know, because it ushers in another set of new leaders. It makes sure that we have a consistent level of leadership and of functions, of their functions and what have you. So, separation of power is another good element that we can all be proud of to function. The basic principle of government. Now, as I said, to begin with, before we talk about what separation of power is and the advantages, we made mention of the three arms of government, what they do and their functions, their meaning and their functions. I will give examples of who you can find in the legislature, who are the people you can find in the executive, who are the people you can find in the judiciary. We give examples of who are they, you can find them. I will mention this.
What's the meaning of this implement?
Implement is to execute. Implement means you carry out a task, an assignment. You are to implement, you are the cleaner of this class. You are to implement the cleaning of the class. The class, you carry out the task, the assignment. So they implement what these people have done. What they have done, they make law. And before they can make law, they will have to represent the country and our citizens. They will have to come and hear our opinion. That's what we have what's called town hall meetings, you know, on education, town hall meetings on health, and so on and so forth. Your senator will come to your community, hold meeting with the youth, hold meeting with the women, hold meeting with the market women, and so on and so forth. To hear their opinion, what concerns them more, what is eating them, what do they need to be discussed at the national level, in Abuja, so that we can make it a law, if need be, and amend a law, if need be, and do many things at the national level. Anything that will be discussed at my own local level, it can be brought to the federal level and can be made it general for everybody in the country. It is possible. A small task, a small something that we complain in a village, in Kpadna village here. The senator representative to go to Abuja, Abuja House of Assembly, and discuss about it. And say, okay, this case should not be this again. And you say everybody in the country should make it like that. So that's a good example. So we have people who are representing these issues, and these are the people that their powers must be separated. This person should not, cannot do the same work of this person. This person should not and cannot do the work of this person And this person should not and cannot produce the of the other person. And anybody or any one of them should not try to override based on age, based on power, based on access, based on money, that I have more money, I have more this thing, I have more that to people. None of them should be able to do that at all. Those are the things that these ones talk about. Kenneth. Okay, yeah, someone is there with you, right? Let him enter. I'm coming. We will be there soon. That's what. So the separations of their power, meaning that their power must not collide, must not collude, must not be the same. They should not have interactions of power. That this is my own duty now. Why are you doing my own work? No, everybody will be well. Because my own is to make law. If you like, don't execute it, don't implement it. It's not my problem. I've made the law for everybody in the country. So I say, what's the concern me? If we want to stop police brutality in Nigeria, the National Assembly has to make it a law. So the governor, the president, the minister cannot just stop police brutality in Nigeria. Because there are some functions, there are some things they have to put in the constitution. And the governor, the president, cannot do it on his own because it's not his function. The president cannot do it. The governor cannot do it. He can't make the law. So it is the senator who makes the law. They have to include it in the constitution or remove a part of the constitution. And once they pass it, they bring it to the president to sign and approve. And when they approve, they start implementing it. So if there is any police that brutalize you, that misbehave, they will take care of these people to punish them. Police guy cannot do anything. If the guy has not implemented anything, this guy cannot implement anything. If these guys has not make any rule, any law. So this is the way they can easily give excuse. Say, okay, why you don't do this? You say, they have not discussed it up there. You go to work, say, why have they not do this? It is not my duty. It is the place you are coming from. The duty. You're not confused. Which kind of have this? You go and say, tell us say you don't be duty. The governor says you go to the governor. Governor, we don't have like in our community for the past 2 years. What do we do? It's supposed to discuss at the National Assembly and the State Assembly because we wanted to borrow money. And they can until when they approve that loan we want to borrow from the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission in Abuja, is the only way we can then have access to the money. So until when they approve that we should borrow money, that's when they can buy more transformer and we can go around to the community. See the excuse now. This guy is not giving an excuse to this guy. Now you go to court. Say you want to go and carry your governor to the court today and say the governor is not giving you light. You cannot provide electricity in your village. No, you want to win the governor. So when does that? Very rare occasion that people win government. Very rare occasion. That's what these people have. Their powers must be celebrated. And they now said that when their power has been well analyzed, has been well separated, has been well respected, everybody knows their duty, nobody will cross his or her own boundary. You maintain your own lane and you do your own function on time and correctly. These are the things that will benefit and many more. Are we together? Yeah. These things are what will benefit. In Nigeria, for instance, now, we have separation of power, but we are not following it. That is why you say governor overriding. Because this part, executive, is the part where they have more money. These people are the ones that have more money. They have more money than this one. And than this one. These are the executive. These are where we have the governor, the president, the minister, the commissioner. They don't have access to money. They have, not that they have more money. They have access to money than these people. Even though these are the ones that will approve the money, but these are the ones that will decide what they want. They will tell you they want to say 14 billion naira for food, National Assembly. They will write it there. These people will approve. If they don't approve, they will not pay them. But they have to give their own. They say 52 billion naira for National Assembly for them too, who are here for their own cars in 1 year. 52 billion naira.
Well, these people are the ones
that we approve the money.
These people will request.
We request. It's what they want. And then we approve. And they will not have option. That's why when they want to become to make somebody a minister or INEC or commissioner or anything. And those people, they have questionable character. They have things that they should not be recommended. These people will be the ones to submit their name to these people. And then they're going to say approve the demo. Why don't they reject the names? But these people are not, cannot function well in the country. Yes.
So they didn't have rights. They didn't have right to like
to reject the right. They don't have enough money. It is the money you need. These guys have access to plenty money. If you mistakenly reject, you are your own. They will not pay you. You will not have contract. Because the challenge is that in one state you only have one governor. In one country you only have one president. So the governors we have in the state is 36. We have one president. 36 governors plus one president. How many is that? 37. Let us leave ministers, they just appoint them. Ministers, commissioners, permanent secretaries, and so on and so forth. PAs, appoint this one are appointed. But these people, we have 108, we have 360. 108, 360. There's nothing that they want to do, anybody want to do, that these total people will not approve. But when they approve. Or at least 2 over 3 or 1 over 3 in some cases of these people, we approve it. Once the 1 over 3 approve, these people will find their way. And it's easy for the president or governor to buy 1 over 3 to pay them money. Once you know of every people, in this country, in the state where you come from, maybe you have like 3 of this, you have like 10 of this. Another state, just buy them, give them money. They will agree, they will agree to whatever you want. Yes, sir.
What is government? What is government? Sorry.
Government.
I know why I asked that question.
Yeah, so that's our own foundation. Ma? What's government? Who can answer that? In your own understanding. What is government? What is government?
We are already in
What's government? Government is subject. As because the functions of people in power. You want letter? Government is a subject that discusses the functions and everything about people in power. Government may also be seen as the study of governance relating to democracy. What's another definition?
I'm saying government is the group of people with the authority to govern
a country
or state
or
a particular ministry in an office.
Even in office.
So that's
Dictionary definition. So the group of people, their functions is to govern a group of people, or their followers or their citizens. So that's what government entails. So we're talking about politics, elections, political parties, prayer parties, prayer groups, NGOs. All these people are connected to government.
but government in total doesn't have to do with politics.
Yeah, sure.
Education about government.
Yes.
That's true with the country
And the politics. Yeah, sure. There's no way you can remove politics from government. Because government is about politics. Politics is about government. They are all related.
Thank you, sir.
So why I'm explaining is that these are their functions. So when we have a stable and coherent and separated power, we have these advantages. And why these people have access to more money? Because they're just the only one in the state. We have one governor in the state. But we have 3 senators in the state, the same state. We have up to 10, sometimes more, as of rep member in the state. So one governor, and you know that when you have one person and you have the other side, you have 10 of them, it will be easy for the one person to control. Because you speak. Before the other people can agree, thank God, you don't find a way.
Now we have how many House of Reps in the state?
They say you have like an average of about 10.
In each state.
Each state, House of Reps.
That is 10. But in Abuja we have one.
No, senator, that's one senator.
How
In
about
this
House of
state,
Reps?
also it's about between 8 to 15,
In
depending,
Abuja?
yes. Depending on the state. Yes, House of Rep member.
Senate is 109.
No. Okay, yes. Senate is 109.
House of Rep is
We
360.
have one senator in one state.
In next city.
No.
In
Only
FCT.
next city.
No, sir. Okay, FCT is one. How about state?
Three. So when you say 3 times 96, that's a 108.
108.
Plus FCT 1 is 109.
9.
Okay.
So go to 109. 109. Why this one is 360?
Among the 36 states.
You said?
Is Abuja not among the 36?
I'm not saying 136.
I know it's
As I said, Abuja doesn't have a governor. You have a governor.
You have
You
minister.
only have minister. It's only state that has governor called a state. How you say 36
Because
states
Abuja
plus
is the capital is
FCT.
where president stays.
Where president states. So you can't have the president and have governor inside the
Governor inside the
state.
state.
It's problematic. The governor will say this what I want. Better say this what I want. Who will now listen?
Okay, is that what they said that 6 states and capital?
That the 6 states plus
Capital.
Okay, the capital.
Each country has like that. Yeah.
But some countries have governors in that.
Okay, I mean the 2 states.
So freedom and liberty. When there are separation of power, people will be free and they have liberty to do whatever they want to like. They want to do. Liberty means you have access to, you have freedom, you have wish. Your wish can be implemented. You wish to do this, you wish to do that, you wish to go places, you can do all those things. Number 30, what's called freedom. When we have a good and coherent and resisting separation of power.
Okay, this freedom and liberty.
It's an advantage.
Okay.
It's an advantage that people will benefit when there are separations. People are not clashing.
Okay.
The governor do his own, the House of Rep member do his own, state House of Rep member do his
But
own.
is that the best or is it the best?
Yes, it is the best. It is the best because the governor cannot do everything. You cannot be the one to make law and you now implement it and punish yourself. It's not possible.
Unless we are under
military government.
So we
They are
don't
the
have
government
powers.
wants to do everything. They suspend every other function. They just take over. Efficiency in administration because the administration will be faster, will be fast, and will be efficient. They want to submit one letter. Some of us want to submit letter for project, for work, for contract. It takes time. So you have to come back and follow the letter. When you submit the letter, you will the letter. You have to follow the letter, submit the letter on that place. Until when you come back again,
You take care.
that's why you will. If you don't come back, you will not get that letter again. And if you are coming back, you must be taking some, you must be giving them money before they can move the letter.
Even the securities.
So that's what we call efficiency in administration will be efficient. Efficiency in administration. The admin will work fine and perfect because people can checkmate. If these people are not working well, these people will question them. These people can question them. You know, and stuff. Checks and balances. Explain there will be checks and there will be balances. That's why we are doing accounts. We are doing a selling account, all those things. Those of us who have businesses, we want to do account, the credit side, the debit side, how much comes in, how much you spent. All those things you need to check them. Right? There will be checks and balances in what is the function of these people, the function of these people. You said you have 3 laws you have passed. These people have signed 3 laws. So these people have to punish offenders for 3 laws. You cannot pass 3 laws when you get a become 1 law. How come? When it's not comment has told that termite that earns money in jam. When it's not snake that swallow money. You know, all those ones needed to be explained. There will be stable political system. Political system will be stable. What we mean by political system is that our politics will be stable. Our political system, like I said, after the election, there will be a transfer of another person, another government, another person, another government. There will not be intrusion of military. Military will just come in and take over. Why they are able to come in and take over was because there was no separation of power, there was no balance. The government were not balanced enough. Somebody was trying to control the other person, which is not supposed to be. So the military were able to penetrate in. But when you do their own, when you are, this is your function from here to here, this is where it ends. The other people will start their own from here to here, it ends here. The other talk of start and end here. So if you are trying to do your own pass when you're supposed to stop, overriding this person, you stop at the middle. This person who is at the middle may not attend to it because you're already, you stop here and that's where it's supposed to be there. So you just have to just give it to them. So these people now will be waiting for God to push out to them because they are also supposed to start from here. They are waiting. So this is a mistake we have to do. Because you never inform them at the NGC, you don't bring the data. You pass your banking, you drop at the center. So you just believe it. You are waiting that they have not started punishing of data. You have approved the law. These people did not implement it. These people are waiting for the law to be implemented. These things are going to see the problems. So that's what I mean. Because you are the governor, you have so much wealth, you have so much money. You have to go and pay money, to remove a senator. You remove the senator, you remove the chief justice of Nigeria, you remove justice, so you can bring your brother, your sister, your citizen there, so they can listen to you. You can misbehave and abuse the opportunity. So what is not supposed to be under your own function, you want to close and do it because the person who is there will put in there. So when you take for him, you want to listen to you. So when which your function is different.
So please, excuse me. So I want to ask something. Like, there's something like so like decentralization of power.
Decentralization of power. It's another function, it's another advantage. Decentralized. Because the power will be decentralized. It's not we want to be concentrated on one side. You don't be centered, so everybody will have their own function, be decentralized. Especially when we will be at the center. So everybody can come at the center. Not that you be at one corner. Before you can reach here from here, you don't get tired now. But people who are here can easily reach here. Right?
That's why they say
you can share it among everybody.
restructure. Let it go back the way it is.
Share it among everyone. Socialize. The function of these people, let them do it. The function of these people, let them do it. Don't allow these people to do this people. That is why when people say, our senator, is not doing our road. It is not the function of the senator to do the road. It is the function of the executive, it is the governor. The governor, yes, and the chairman, they are the one that was fixing the road, everything infrastructure. They are the one doing it. Senator can only use his, what they call it, community, something project money or something like that. They give him money at National Assembly to go and do it for his community. And you can't tell him what to use the money for. He will use the money for the best thing that they need. They need it. It's not said by the road. See the senator house, he's not there. They don't have transformer. What is his business? They don't have, but he says his business was not good.
In the work of the judiciary, their work.
Their own work is to punish the offender. They are judge, they are the courts, they are the lawyer. So when they run at that post, we bring it to this stage.
So that they will judge.
They will judge. That's why they can even remove the governor. You know, when they are fighting the governor, let me enter, and you enter, let me enter. I mean, you go to court. The court will now decide. You can imagine how their powerful is, how they can be so powerful. They can even remove the president. So that's it. Stable political system, talk about that. Peaceful administration. Because everybody will be going peacefully. There won't be a problem. You won't cross your boundary. Everybody, there will be a peaceful administration. It is democratic. It is a part of democracy. It is not oligarchy. It is not military. It is not aristocracy. It is not any other form of government. It is a part, a function of democracy. It's a function of democracy.
So I feel in Nigeria that has
No. US.
US have
Yes, have democracy. I think South Africa, I think Ghana, a lot of other countries. In fact, democracy is the function of the system of government that most countries are using all over the world. I said earlier, it was brought by Athens, from Athens. Said last week, from Athens, yes.
Is it good to have the democracy or this reinforcement of maybe military is better than this? I don't know.
Democracy is the best.
Democracy is the best.
Because
Because you have more freedom and liberty.
You have freedom.
Yes, let me tell you
So I
something.
know that democracy.
Let me tell you something.
Let
me tell you something.
In
business world.
situation that we are in.
In the business world, the highest form of money you can have, highest form of wealth you can have is freedom.
Sure.
Because if you are free, you can do anything and make money. But if you are not free, how much can you make? That's the highest form of wealth you can have. That's why it's difficult for you to be working under someone and make so much money. It's difficult. You need to have your own freedom to decide to be able to do money. But if you're working under one of that, it will be difficult because you are not free. You cannot decide. So democracy gives you freedom. Military does not give you freedom. So that freedom is what you need. Why do they have to carry people in UK, US, Canada, Greece, Europe, different part of the country? People go to prison. You take them to prison. Some people's prison is like a commissioner's house here.
Sure.
Right?
Some
And people don't still want to go. Even though where they are coming from, the prison is better than their house. They don't want to go to prison because they will stop them from their freedom. It is the only freedom they stop them from. They go to school in prison. They give birth in prison. In fact, they meet with their wife. They go to school. They learn skills. They do everything in the prison. So what do you need? It's only your freedom. You take away. So you can make it. Even in Nigeria here, they go to National University. In prison, they go to school. They are lectures. In Nigeria here, they learn skills. So when you come back of the prison, you can go and learn a skill and go and start your business. You In Nigeria, they posted it. Could you please understand? So, but the only thing they take away from you is your freedom.
Not me going up with
What you going on? You know, see where you are betting now, see where you can go out and go and make up. Can you get in prison? You can't. They know that they cannot do this. They don't go kill you. You don't stop. You can't use your phones. You can't use your phone. You can't even move. You can't even turn your head like that. Wahala. They say it looks straight. The wahala. You can't turn them. It is happening to prevent accumulation of power. You guys will wait to go time.
What is democracy?
Democracy.
It's
It's a system of government. We have other system of government.
democratic.
Democratic
Democratic.
means it is a function of democracy. It's a part of democracy. That means democracy allows it. If they say it is military in nature, it means that it is a function of the military system of government, meaning democracy may not allow it. So, as part of the definition of functionality of democracy, it allows it. Prevent accumulation of power in one place. Each of us to have power in one place like this. One power is here. It's under the government that is doing everything, or the president is doing everything. Senator is not doing anything. You are not doing no. So it prevents it. It shares the power. It shares the power. Any question here? Any question here? No question. Last question. Gabita.
Uncle, can we buy Facebook for this subject?
Can we do what?
Buy Facebook for the subject like
Okay, let's come. Let me test this. This is government. This is the actual government for senior secondary school. We have all the topics. We have all the textbooks in the office. You can borrow and return if you wish. And this one, we won't give it to people. It's only, we only sell it. We have three different books like this that we wrote.
So somebody said something. So that's somebody said that you are going to change the what's the labeling to the University of the Lady.
We are working on
Because
that.
we have handouts now.
We are working on that. We should launch it. We should launch our university.
Yes, we have handouts.
We should launch it. But that's the January, if not December. We will give you the website will be out.
It's handouts.
The website will be out by before the end of the week.
No, it's not yours. It's two of
That's our website. Look at the website. You see our story. IFE, Institute of Non-Formal Education Practitioner. We are registered. We are active.
This is Mama idea. Mama idea.
Want to meet me down with me? Want to see me down with me? 2 times now? No problem. We'll meet me down with me. Have a discussion for another day. He said, this one, they are not for sale. We don't sell them. We only sell them for those who are practicing, who are running adult education and teachers. I have sold roughly about 50 of these copies.
No, sir, you said something.
But it's not for students, it's for practitioners. People contact me from Lagos, from Kaduna, from Sokoto, that they have seen our books, they want to buy them.
So we
It's not for students, it's for facilitators or owners or coordinators. Of course, we can buy it, but we don't have hard copy at the moment. It's only soft copy that we sell. So when they come, we send soft copy to them. So for us to sell it for you, you have to make it. We have done it standard, but you don't just publish it. You don't just, it has been published, everything has been done. You don't just make massive printing to make it standard and look like this before you can give it to you. You can't make it, give it like $40. Just print out this one in my office, and that's it. But for now, I think there's funny, we want their opinion so that I can review, make correction. People have been telling me that the correction is in the book, this part. So we need to do all those things. So there are activities for.
Another question.
Yes, please.
Before I ask this question, please, are you done with this?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, so now we can ask our own question. No, not this. Sir, please, are we still going to have evening classes? Or someone is asking.
Evening classes for now is on hold. No, not for now.
Okay.
Sir, the question is
We have to start social.
I thought you said you want to ask us something or if you
You wanted to ask question from Mr. Peter. before.
So what is coherent? As long when you mention of
Coherent is consistent,
consistent.
stable, something that is continuous and is stable.
Coherent.
If you come fast today, you don't come tomorrow. You come next week, you don't come.
I'm not being coherent.
So if you come every day, you are
It's for me.
I'm always
It's for me that I normally do.
I don't know, I have a question.
It's always fun.
I'm always contract.
It's always fun.
You talk, I don't know before. I don't know this time.
It's not
Nobody is
sorry.
talking.
Since they are bad now, how can we go back to our...
After the class, I'm not after the class. If you say
I want to change
No, we are changing.
you know, come on. You know, go start.
No.
We think about it.
Then we'll think about it.
Don't mind them. If you follow them,
I know.
don't follow them.
All right, do you have questions? You don't want to know the group of people that will be waiting for me in Gwari Park. They will wait till I don't tell them. They are waiting and they ask them these kids in the bike. They want to know the class. Different mechanic, money job. Another question? All right, thank you. Please, can you become...
I'm always contract. Favor is adamant.
But we still have time.
We know that. Oh, I think we can do that's fantastic.
Yes,
We can snap the...
We always have
We
an
can,
idea.
yes, we can snap the leading part.
Yes,
Those stories we want to
snap
read
it us.
and send it to the people so that we have access to it and arrange them looking at it.
Copy them.